Okay, hope you enjoy today's class, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, hey Dian, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. Thank you for asking.
Okay, guys. Okay, who are... Okay, we're still waiting for others to join. Let's see. Okay, Kadika is also joining. Okay. Okay, I would like to say hi to Dian because you just joined. Thank you so much for joining today's class.
Hello. Hi, everyone. How are you guys doing?
So what time is it in Thailand?
Sorry. Oh,
What
it's
time is
very
it in
hot
Thailand?
today. It's very hot. It's like 39 degrees outside.
What time is it now?
Oh, time. Sorry. It's 7:11.
7:11. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Up. Thank you.
What do
Thank you
you
for
think?
saying.
What do you think about today's topic?
I'm very excited about today's topic because I believe that our conductor will share some knowledge about emceeing and being like I don't know, master of ceremony. So I think it's gonna be great, and I'm so excited about it.
Okay, that's good. Hopefully, you enjoy today's class, yeah, Dian. Okay.
Thank you.
I also see Yi Yin. Hello, Yi Yin.
Hi, Kak.
Okay, where are you, Yi Yin? Are you in Jakarta?
Yeah, I already arrived in Tangerang Selatan, but unfortunately, my connection just low, so I should turn off the video.
Okay, it's okay. Do you know today's topic?
Yeah, I'm really excited about today's topic because it will be great because it will raise my speaking in public and also how to be a good emceeing.
Okay, very good. I'm glad that you're excited and hopefully you will enjoy today's class, yeah? Okay, guys, because I already many people joined today's class. I think I will start the announcement before we start and before I introduce our speaker today. First, I would like to welcome all of you to Britzone Tuesday class. As usual, on Tuesday, we have different topics. And today, the topic maybe you already see on our Instagram. And maybe that's the reason why you joined today's class, because you're interested to today's topic, which is how to become effective master ceremony, or aka public speaker. So it doesn't have to it doesn't have to be all of you who want to be an MC, because everyone need to do public speaking, right? During this new normal era. So the biggest challenge during pandemic and new normal is to communicating through media, right? So we're going to talk more about it with our speaker today, our conductors today. Yeah. Before that, the announcement is uh, Dewi.
Yes, Kak.
Can you go to the
Can
next
you
page?
see my screen?
Yes. Can you go to the next page?
Okay, sure.
Okay, so I have to mention here that Britzone is an English education free and open platform, and also based on volunteerism. Next page, please. So we have 3 classes every week. You certainly can join on today, which is Tuesday, at every 7 p.m. It focuses on public speaking, like speech, debate, interview, etc. Or on Wednesday, which is tomorrow. Next page, please. It also starts at 7, and it touch 4 skills in English. It's more about listening, reading, writing, and speaking. And for sure, you can join on Saturday if you can join on Tuesday and Wednesday. Okay, Saturday, the time is a little bit different. It starts at 11. Yeah, it brings various fun topics to discuss. Uh, sometimes it's online, sometimes it's offline. So it's an option. Okay, next, please. So we are on internet in multi-platform. You can join us. You can choose on Instagram, YouTube, Twitter. Uh, Also, we have a website, and also the latest one, we have podcasts. Welcome to join us. Next. Okay, so you can support us because we have a lot of new merchandise. So this is new. This is just being launched on in 2022. So you can choose either one, and you can check them out in Britzone merchandise. That's the Instagram. You can check it out, and also you can call Rizka, yeah, in that number. Yeah. Next. So our main sponsor is Perpustakaan Dikbud. Uh, we have a lot of collection of books, very impressive resources. So you can actually join us in the library. Next. Okay, we have after class tradition. So we will take pictures. So be ready to open your cam because we're going to take pictures together. Okay, guys. But it's not now. Later on, we will have this after class tradition. I hope all of you can join and open your cam. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Devi.
Pleasure.
Okay. So back to the topic for today's class. So guys, can anyone help to mention today's topic? Anyone? Anyone? Uh, Still remember from Instagram? Okay, how to become effective master ceremony during new normal era. So it's actually the biggest challenge, yeah, during pandemic that we have to communicate through media, especially like this. We communicate through Zoom. Yeah, we do a lot of Zoom meeting, webinar. Some people doing Instagram live. Yeah, and also doing from different kind of platform. So with reduced opportunities to spend time together in person. So this is like the alternative to remain socially connected. So in this case, a friend of mine, Alvin Tjondro, thank you so much for joining. He has agreed to join us today. I will introduce him later. Uh, he will talk a lot about his experience in doing MC. I know that he's been doing MC for very long, and lately he also doing it on multi-platform, like doing webinar, doing Zoom meeting, and also like hosting some uh, um, online market. So it's very new. It's something new. We will share what it needs to communicate through media. Okay. So Calvin, can you hear me?
Okay, I already unmute. Hi everyone. Wow. How are you, everyone? But before we start, I would like to greet all the Britzone family. Hi. Good evening, everyone. It's really nice to meet you in this platform. How are you? Hope you all doing fine. Hi, Maseko. How are you?
Yes,
Wow.
it's glad. We're
Yeah.
glad to actually see you today because I know that you just landed from overseas like
Yes.
yesterday.
Long
Yes.
way journey. Yeah. It's almost like 24 hours to flight. Yeah. 12 hours and 12 hours waiting in the airport. Yeah. Totally like almost 24 hours. But it's okay. I'll do my best. Let God do the rest. And absolutely, it's such a blessing for me can be part of this club. Thank you so much for inviting me, Mas Eko.
Okay. Thank you so much for making the effort to join today's class because your valuable time
Yes.
and you find time to spend time with us in today's class.
Okay.
So I will give the time for you to
Sure.
uh,
Introduce myself.
to introduce yourself.
All right, sure. I introduce a little bit myself. Okay, if I may introduce myself, my name is Alvin Tjondro. I'm 34 years old, and my background education is communication. I just graduated from postgraduate program at LSPR Jakarta, majoring in marketing communication. Yes, that's a little bit profile about me. And right now, I'm talking about my experience a little bit too, Mas Eko. It's
Yes,
okay.
yes, yes. Please,
Okay.
please.
Okay, this is like a summary about my profile. Back then, I started my pet career as a model. Wow, I'm so shy talking about the model because it used to be. And my MC since 2006. And of course, I joined in public speaking course. Yeah, in the short course in Aneka, yes, mentoring by Indra Bekti, Tokuzaki, and also some of public figures during that time, as I call. My
Yes.
first years as an MC, I did so many mistakes, of course. Like I didn't mention the name correctly, breathing, and also blank thought, and etc. But it's okay. If you're not doing a mistake, you never be a perfect one.
Yes, that's right. I agree with you.
Yeah. And then after years, I learned that experience make you a better person, better skill. So in 2011, I made the decision to focusing my career as an MC. That's it. So we're going to open the slideshow.
Yes,
Maybe.
Dewi, would you help to
Yeah.
open the presentation?
Yes,
Yeah.
sure. Wait.
Thank you.
But Mas Eko, the end of the sharing experience, there will be 15 minutes for the question and answer, right? Q&A.
Yes.
All right.
That's right. Okay, guys. So while you're listening to Alvin, you can, if you have questions, you can write it down so you don't forget. And by the time we have the time for Q&A, then just raise your hand. Okay.
All
Thank you,
right.
Devi, for sharing the screen. Okay, is it the right page or before that?
Yes, this is the first page. Actually, my name and also my what else? My master degree. Okay, next slide. I'm so shy with my picture. All right, as I mentioned before, my education is a bachelor degree at LSPR Jakarta for my majoring performing arts communication. Yeah, I just graduated in 2011, and also my master degree I just graduated from LSPR 2 2015. Next.
Yeah. Okay, Devi.
All right. Okay, this kind of a little bit of my achievement. The first one, I did my job as assistant lecturer in the introduction to marketing communication at LSPR Jakarta. And the unforgettable moment when I was in 2006, I got the first winner as Kopo Jakarta. It's kind of like equal to Abang Noni Jakarta as a tourism brand ambassador, something like that. That's it. Next. All right. Oh, okay. This first picture, yeah. Okay, I got invited. yeah, I got invited a few months ago by my own campus, LSPR Jakarta. The highlights, the topics or the seminar name is alumni, success alumni. So I get invited to share about knowledge with the students about the career path as public relation and also marketing communication. Because in LSPR Jakarta, they have to choose what major they're going to take on the third semester. So they need to know more about PR and marketing in the real industry, kind of like influence them to take PR or marketing major. Yeah. Because there are 6, if I'm not mistaken, in London School right now, there are 5 or 6 major. So they have to choose, which one they surely believe, okay, this is going to be my career path if I take this PR major or marketing major. Yeah. So next, maybe for the next slide. All right, wow. Before the career path, I guess, or after the career path, it's about the article.
Yeah. The articles,
yes. All right.
This one, yeah. Tell me about it.
Talking about my career path is such a long way to go, Mas Eko and Britzone friends and family, because I started from 2006. I guess it's already more than 15 years already. Wow, it's a long way to go, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I've been in this industry more than 15 years as a professional master of ceremony. So this article talking about my experience since 2006 or even earlier than that years, because I started my amateur MC since I was in junior high school actually. So in 2006 above is talking about my professional MC. But back then as an amateur, I started from elementary, from the graduation event or a fancy event. I start to encourage myself to be brave talking in front of the people. Start from that. And then 2006, I start as a professional modeling and also as an MC. So this article talking about that, I got article from inews.id.
iNews, yeah.
All right.
Wow, it's very long, yeah, 15 years, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like, pasang surutnya ya, luar biasa. It's amazing journey, I guess. Later on, I'll tell the story about, or maybe you can ask me about what is the worst event that I got. I mean, like me as a new starter, I think it's very difficult to, as an MC, the first timer, talking in front of the people, get nervous, blank out, and everything's I already been there before. So guys, you just don't worry about that.
Yeah, I think you can ask that question. Yeah, just save it for later. Next, Dewi. I think you promised me to tell about these pages because this next coming pages is you showing some pictures. Dewi.
Sorry, I can't hear.
This is very interesting. Yeah.
Hi.
Hello.
This is very interesting because when
hello.
Alvin. Alvin, can you hear me?
I turn off the Wi-Fi first. I guess I got trouble with my Wi-Fi. Is it okay?
Okay. It's okay. How about now? Is it back to normal?
Okay. Yeah, going back to normal. But I cannot see or okay. There is. Okay. Yes, Mas Eko.
The share screen? Okay.
Yeah, already. I see.
Okay, you see the share screen. Okay.
Yeah.
You know what, Alvin? I think this picture, you need to tell us the story because this is actually what triggered me to contact you after so long. Because during this pandemic, we used to have a lot of events together, right?
Yes.
Then when I tried to find a conductor for Britzone, and I remember your name, and then I see your profile picture using this.
All right.
What is it actually? Yeah.
Okay. Before we start talking about this kind of pictures, actually, I would like to share my experience here. My experience started as an MC event in a mall, then moved into the fashion MC, and also moved to corporate event. And now, more than 7 years since 2015, I have been focusing on wedding event until right now. Since pandemic, as we know, 2020, many events get postponed or many events got canceled during that time. And also many people got impact from this pandemic era. Fortunately, in 2020, I got a program. I got a contact from the agency, and I get a program. It's one of the biggest e-commerce you can see is Lazada. Yeah, right now. So I chosen to be one of the resident hosts for the program named Good News. Yeah, it's live from Monday until Friday at 1 p.m. During that time. So here are some photos that I can share with you. So the program itself is talking about the news recently. It could be a good movie, talking a movie that recently comes out, released, and good news from the celebrity, economic, romance, zodiac, and so on. But the main point of this live streaming is also soft selling about the product. And the duration is around 1 hour live streaming. So I need to prepare myself so well for talking in front of my camera, of my handphone for 1 hour. But as you know, Mas Eko, I need to prepare more about the behind the scene. Like I said before to you, I need to prepare all my gadgets, you see. Like I promised you before, because I need to have my own laptop as my prompter. It's kind of like a broadcaster, kayak penyiar radio actually, but you do it in your home. You need to prepare about ring light. After this, I'll show you how behind the scene of this kind of stuff in front of me. And I use my iPad as a music. If the audience need, okay, I would like to request this kind of music to bring on the, to make it on fire to see my live streaming. So I need to prepare my iPad as a music instrument, and also my laptop as a prompter, and also as a prompter, so I can see everything news from my laptop, and using my handphone as a live streaming tools. You want to see right now, Mas Eko and everyone?
Yes. Please show us your setup, because now is so neat. You're in front of the. We only see your face, but behind that, I know that you are doing multi gadgets. Okay, I think Alvin has some connection problem. Okay, guys, I think this is the time. You can write down your questions so you don't forget, because I think this is very interesting. Maybe you see this kind of platform a lot when you access your online market on your cell phone, and you see some people are doing streaming, and you actually maybe never hear a story who's actually people who actually doing it. And now this is like the opportunity. We find a person who's actually doing it. Like maybe you have a lot of question about it, how they're doing it, like how I think it's a new way of communicating right now. You're communicating at the same time you're also selling something. I think.
You know what, Mas Eko? Sorry.
Yes.
You know what?
You're back. You're back.
Yeah, sorry. I got disconnected. Yeah, the first time when I got this program, actually the agency or even the Lazada CEO doubting myself, meragukan. Because of what? Because I don't have any kind of background as a broadcaster. They're looking the host who has the background as a broadcaster, penyiar radio. Why? because mostly broadcaster or penyiar radio, they can do a multitasking. That's the point. You know, as MC, you only need a cue card, right? Like this.
Yes.
But if you're doing live streaming like this, you need to prepare everything by your own self. Like you have to know the music when you turn on the music, and then you have to see the prompter, or maybe the agency gonna say something in WhatsApp. You have to aware about the WhatsApp, and also you have to focus on the Wi-Fi. You have to focus on the handphone, the ring light, the lighting. Everything is so different when you do as an MC, only MC. That's the different things. And also the webinar. Webinar is also the same things. Like this, you need to prepare 1 hour before the show. Like that, that's like
Exactly. Wow. That's a lot of homework actually. Just listening to it, like
the
yeah,
first time,
I
you know, as a starter, sorry.
Yeah, like how do you how you did it in the very first time? What happened? Tell us what happened.
Yeah, I'm so nervous as a first timer. As I said before, everything the first timer is, I think everybody gonna be so scared or worried too much, insecure and everything. But they have to remember, you have to put your mindset positively. Like I said before to you before this seminar or this kind of club, I said, okay, show must go on. Give the best. Make your mindset to be a positive first, and then I'll do it. But there is some struggling for the first time. If I can remember, if I can recall, okay, the Wi-Fi was not working so well, so I need to turn off the Wi-Fi, and then I turn on my cellular data, and then suddenly the screen is freezing. I just freaking out because I don't know how to do, because there's no crew on my home, because I do the live streaming from my own house. So yeah, I just need to be more calm down, relax, and then start with the nervous things. Yeah, with the nervousness.
Yes. I hear you mention about the mindset, and I know that you have great tips about it. But hold on, I will ask about it later. Yeah, share it with us.
Okay, sure.
Okay, so well, it's very interesting. I know that you guys you have questions about it, but hold on, just write it down so you don't forget. So Alvin, can you? I know that you're doing MC a lot for with celebrities, like with public figure. Like, what is your experience that you think it's a very valuable experience, like a special public figure, or you collaborate together with another celebrity MC? Can you tell us about it?
All right, my experience as MC and doing it with the celebrity. For your remember, not everyone is welcome with you, right? You need to be prepared with all the situation. So like I mentioned before, Mas Eko and everyone here, you have to be positive. Why I always remind you guys have to be positive, because on my experience doing with the celebrity or another public figure, not always going well, because sometimes they need to be more, agak sedikit sombong gitu kan, high, something like sombong, and then I have to have to make sure about the background. I need to be more friendly with them, and then I need to asking more, even though they mungkin like a little bit jutek ya gitu. And then itu sih like my own experience with some kind of celebrity that I've been work together with them gitu.
How actually you break the ice? Is there any tips to break the ice? I mean, we met a lot of arrogant people, yeah, and sometimes we have to work together with them. And
that's
what
why
actually you did.
Do it with extra effort, I guess, Mas Eko. try
I
to be
see. I see.
humble, try to talking about about themselves and asking anything about themselves. Yeah, try to be humble.
Can you
So
show us some pictures that you work together, collaborate
yeah,
together with some celebrity?
I think this slide is show already about my the first picture, like you see it. The first one, here are some photo that even that I joined as a host and an MC or even a trainer for public speaking class. The first picture I got opportunity coaching basic public speaking class for Skin Bestie by Amanda Manopo. Yeah, doing it by Zoom.
Oh
As
yeah,
I
that's
said
right.
before, we need to explore more how the pandemic has changed people use of digital communication methods, whether people change the digital media used to reach out to friends and family. Yeah. And the first time that I met Amanda Monopo, yeah, one of the humble celebrities. So it's really enjoy working together with Amanda Manopo.
Great. That's great. That's great. I also see you're with Paula Verhoeven, I think, in here.
Yeah, I think it's the next slide. It's a
Yeah, next
supermodel
slide.
project, Graduversary. Yes. So
Next, next.
founded by four supermodel Indonesia. There is a super Dominic Diose, Kelly Tandiono, Laura Mulyadi, and also the well-known supermodel is Paula Verhoeven. It's about to share the dream, the passion, the life, make your dream happen. So since 2019 until present, I have been being a part of supermodel project as MC. So can we do the next slide? All right. Yes. Okay. So since 2019, the event was held in Plaza Indonesia. So it was great event. And in 2021, it was held by Zoom. Yeah, because of the pandemic, for the graduation, because of the pandemic situation. And this year was held in Asta District 8. It was fun together working with this supermodel project and many experiences that I got it from that. From it up to from the public figure, having a talk show with Luna Maya, and meeting a super talented people during the event, Mas Eko.
Wow, it is in Asta, yeah, District 8, yeah.
Yeah, the latest one in Astra District 8. For if you can see the first picture that there's a Luna Maya pictures. We do it in 2021, I guess. Yeah, last year. Because of the
Yes.
pandemic era, so we do it in Paula Verhoeven studio. So we do like this live streaming, and the event was the graduation.
Yeah,
So
tell me about it because you said that you're doing streaming from Paula's place.
yeah, because of the pandemic, so we cannot do offline events. So Paula just called me that time. All right, Alvin, can you help me to do MC for our graduation moment? Maybe our friend here doesn't know about the supermodel project. Yeah, supermodel project is like school for you if you want to explore your talent in modeling, in MC, in public speaking, or even a makeup artist. You can do or join in a supermodel project. So back then, I got a call from Paula Verhoeven, and then helping for graduation. I think it's third graduation anniversary for supermodel project. So because of the pandemic, so we cannot make it have event in the mall or in the ballroom in the hotel, so we can do it in our studio. So
Yes.
yeah, and then the excited moment that I got a call, and then Luna Maya gonna be the guest for the talk show. So very exciting about that moment, Mas Eko.
Wow,
And
I
of course,
remembered.
and of course, this is the first time too for Supermodel crew on that time.
Oh, it's the first event.
The first event as the first event for a supermodel project. So the crew is also new things about live streaming event like that.
I see. So from your story, because of the pandemic, we can see different kind of form how you're doing MC or you're doing public speaking. Yeah, like you can like
Yes.
you can do live streaming from somebody's house. I remember that some event doing it in like special studio. We're
Yes.
no longer doing it like in the mall. Like we
Or
do a
even
lot.
in a hybrid way. No, that's
Oh yeah, tell me
something new,
about it. Tell me
right?
about it.
I think it's
Tell
the
me
next
about it,
slide.
maybe.
I think it's the next slide for
Maybe.
Miss Global Indonesia. Yes,
This
there
one,
it
right?
is. Yeah,
Tell me
before we're
about
talking about
your hybrid experience.
the hybrid, I'm going to talk about the first picture. Yeah, Mas Eko, I think it's so familiar with you. Yeah. All
Yes,
right,
yes,
guys.
yes, guys.
The first
Yeah,
one
tell.
was the first one is Emporium 10th anniversary was held on 2019, I guess. And of course, Mas Eko as a EO coordinator at the time. And it was a very, very super, super great event. And also one of the biggest event that I got. I met so many artists on that time as Chris Dayanti, Afghan, or even Sofia Lajudba. Wow, thank you so much. Can give applause to Mas Eko. Oh my God.
Thank you, Alvin. Well, I
Yeah,
remember those moments where actually we can do a lot of offline events, and
yeah,
actually everyone, and especially me as an EO, I missed it so much. Hopefully, we can do that again next year.
yeah. January 2023, yeah, Mas Eko, yeah. Mostly before the Chinese New Year, right?
Yes, 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 yes. Hopefully, next Chinese New
Yeah,
Year will be everything will back to normal. Yeah.
yeah, getting better. All right, all right. I think it's enough. We're talking about the next. Oh no, 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 no. Still on the same slide. So yeah, talking about the hybrid event. So the second picture you can see at the right one is a Miss Global Indonesia. So the event also during the pandemic. So because of that, the event was held by the hybrid. Maybe you don't know this kind of the new things, the hybrid. As we know, it's a car, right? You can do the gasoline and also with the
Yes, yes.
electricity. But the event also have the same name. It's called hybrid. What is hybrid? So the half of the guests come to the venue, Lotte Avenue, if I'm not mistaken, the location, the venue, and another guest watching from live streaming. And it was also something new for me too, Mas Eko. The
Yeah, yeah,
behind the
yeah.
scenes, everybody need extra work because the live streaming need to on time, right? It's like a
Yes.
live. Everybody already watching, so you don't need. It's not a taping video. You need to be must be on time. The management time is must be good at that time. So it's very very crowded moment and unforgettable moment for me too because it's the first time that I do the event is hybrid, half in the studio, half from their own home.
How do you feel when you do hybrid? Because you said that you have to be on time because some people are actually watching from home at
Yeah.
certain time, and at the same
Yes.
time it's also in the studio. Like it's like I just feel it's like a big pressure. Can you share your experience?
Sure, because of what maybe Mas Eko is also already know about the crowded, the hectic people in behind the stage. The models changes their clothes,
Yes.
and me too as a MC also have. I think there is three wardrobe. Yeah, I have to change it. So I run off the time at that time also, when I get to change and then the live stream is already start and I have to put my tie correctly and with the faster as I can. And then
Mhm.
the crew is push me to the stage. Oh my God, I'm not ready yet. Okay, all right. The hectic that situation moment because you must be very good on that time not only for the audience in the studio, in the venue, but also the live streaming. It's not a tapping. It's a different case if you are doing in tapping. You can do it with casually. You can make it like more relaxed. But if you are already live streaming, you need to make it like, the time management, everything must be good at that time. So
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
that
I can
that's
imagine how stressful that is.
yeah, that's one of the experience that I never forget, because I need to be more prepared. I need to move fast, and I need to know the script. Where is my script? Where is my cue card? Where is my partner? Evelyn, that time is my partner as MC is Evelyn Ong, as you know, ya Mas Eko, ya. And then I need to connect it with the MC and then the crew behind the scenes. Okay, more time. We need to ngulur waktu lah istilahnya, ya. I need more time to talking about
Yes.
about the contestant, and everything's getting hectic at that time. So, but it's I mean, like, mengambil nilai positifnya aja on that time.
You take the positive side, yeah.
Side, exactly, Mas
Yes.
Eko. Wow.
Well, it must be an amazing experience, yeah. But I'm glad, because I know that doing hybrid are actually the hardest thing, and some EO are actually avoiding that. Some people, some EO just avoiding hybrid. They do it like taping, more like taping, and then they doing it online later, right? So
I think,
yeah, right.
yeah, right. You need to be more extra run through, I guess. Extra run through, because
Yes,
the timing is so
right.
tick like that. You cannot extra time. You don't have extra time. You need to be more disciplined about time management if you are doing in the hybrid way.
Okay. Well, guys, if you have questions, I'm going to open in the next 10 minutes. Right now, you can write down your questions, and also you can prepare to raise your hand later. Yeah, after I tell you.
All right.
Alvin,
Yeah.
can you tell me your experience? I know that you do a lot of MC, including wedding, and I'm interested in about your statement that you're actually doing. I don't really catch it, but you're doing photo session, or is it commercial now? What is it? Is it on the next page?
Sorry, which
Commercial?
one?
Commercial
What
for
commercial?
like, yeah, Hyundai.
Oh, Hyundai. Yeah, it's another
Yes,
story.
yeah.
Actually, it's a different. It's not MC. Actually, maybe I call it as a reviewer. So I got the phone call from Carmudi. As you guys know, Carmudi is like agency, something media, I guess, not agency, a media, a platform to review so many brands. On that time, I got a phone call from Carmudi and asking me about reviewing the Hyundai brand. So if you guys know Hyundai, maybe Indonesian people say Hyundai, but when I know
Is
it,
it Hyundai or Hyundai or Hyundai?
Hyundai,
Okay.
yeah. Hyundai is the is the correct
right
pronunciation is Hyundai. Yeah.
Okay.
So I got a phone call and reviewing two brands of Hyundai. The first one was Ioniq car from Hyundai. It's electricity car.
Electric, yeah. Yes.
Electricity car, and you can see my review in YouTube of Hyundai. You can see it after this event. And the second was I got trust from Hyundai to review Creta. As you guys know, Creta is everywhere right now. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. What else? I think is the moment that I really grateful, because Hyundai is one of the biggest company car in Indonesia. It's from Korea.
Yes. I think this is also like another platform. Yeah, you're doing it also for YouTube, right?
Yes, it's a YouTube things. So right now, Mas Eko, you have to be more multi-talented, multitasking and multi-talented. You cannot just say make your branding as a MC aja, tapi you have to be more explore yourself. You can be a model, you can be a what else? MC for any kind of event. You can be a YouTuber. Yeah, you
Yes,
can be
yes, that's
anything.
right. That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. I see that this actually, because from the beginning, we know that if we hire someone to be an MC and then you go to the stage and then there are audience in front of you. But right now I see different platform, and I know that it's a challenge for you, yeah, because how you handle the situation is different. Like sometimes you have to talk in front of audience, sometimes you talk like in front of only camera and you pretend that somebody is actually there watching you, right?
Yes. Yes, Mas
Uh-huh.
Eko. And one more thing. Uh, I also doing behind the scene, behind the cue card, because mostly MC not doing the same things like I do. As you know, I do write the script also, because I need to be more
Mhm,
prepared when I do MC in the wedding.
mhm.
Mostly maybe MC will get the script from the EO or the WO. So mostly when I do MC event or wedding, I do my own script. That's the thing, because
That's
I
interesting, yeah.
yeah, yeah, because
More
you need
personal, yeah,
to
wedding more
more
personal, yeah.
personal, yeah, and more touchy, emotionally touch.
Okay. I think we should give some time for our uh, Britzoners to raise hands. You can start raise your hands while waiting for you to raise your hand. Uh, please explain the last page. I know that you're doing this job, but actually, uh, I actually do not. You don't talk a lot about this one, about that you're actually working for a company, right? And it's
Yeah.
different. You're not doing anything there.
Yes. My last picture, my last slide. All right, waiting for the last
Last
slide.
slide.
Yes. So like I said before, right now you must be able to be a multi-talented, multitasking. You can do anything with a good way. Yeah. For the last one, I do my job
Last slide.
as a public relation manager for almost 6 years, developing the name of the brand is Jakarta Dharma Clinic. So it's almost like 6 years. The last, I think this one. Yeah, this kind of pictures that graduation, anniversary, not graduation, anniversary for Jakarta Dharma Clinic. So I make it a good brand. I developed that brand, Jakarta Dharma Clinic, since from the beginning until almost like 6 years already, Maseko. Because what kind of job does that I do for this Jakarta Dharma Clinic as a PR? I do a media relation, make it some event, make, for example, like I do a press conference and I did the press release and
Mhm.
endorsement and everything. Just like a branding, I make it a branding in Jakarta Dharma Clinic.
Yeah. Yeah, guys, we have to remember that actually Alvin is actually his background is in communication. So if you said that it's nggak nyambung, but actually it's very related to what he's doing. So actually, it's very nice that you share a lot about this. And before we go to the questions, guys, you can raise your hand if you already have questions. I remember that you say about how to overcome nervousness, about how how to do with your mindset. Can you share about that as
Okay,
your last tips?
I think nervousness, like I said before, is kind of a common thing as a human being, Maseko. The question
Yes.
is, we have to know why people get nervous. Based on my experience, people get nervous because they are not prepared well about the material, the first one. And that
Mm-hmm.
lack of sleep, overthinking,
Mm-hmm.
not practice. Not practice. Even myself, if I do still some warming up and practice before the show. So the point of overcome your nervousness is practice, practice, and practice to make it perfect. With practice and a lot of experience, it will help you to bring out your low self-confidence. Trust me, it works. I can give you some tips. Maybe you can do it later on before you do some presentation. It's called breathing exercise. Okay, Mas Eko? Breathing exercise. Make a good position right now. Maybe we can do the demo right now. Yeah. Show your shoulder. This is what I'm doing before I go to the stage, before I do my MC. Okay. Make a good position and then do inhale and exhale. All right. Do it one more time. Do it inhale, then exhale. Like do it like 1 until 2 minutes. And technically, the oxygen in your mind is disappear when we feel nervous. So we need to take it back and make it relaxed. Do it often before you do the presentation. And yes, that's my tips for you guys. Very simple, but it works for me. And I hope it works for you too, guys.
I hear a lot of tips about taking breath when you're nervous, but I never get explanation. And I just know the explanation today from you. So actually,
because
when you're nervous, you need oxygen to your head, right?
Yes. Why? That's why people get blind suddenly when on the stage, because the oxygen in your brain or in your in the brain is getting disappear suddenly. That's why you blank and your heart beating so faster, because you cannot relax. The first tip for me as an MC, as a public speaker, or even if you are going to on the stage, you need to relax first before you talking about your presentation.
Okay, well, thank you so much for the tips. Let's go to the question and answer. I think we have one question. Are you ready to answer, Alvin? There is Hanan and Rama. Okay, guys, the other you can join. You can join. I will go first to Hanan, yeah.
Okay.
Hanan?
Okay, thank you.
What is your question, Hanan?
Yes, hi, Alvin. So thanks
Hi.
for being today. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So, based on your sharing today, I see about your experience. You have a lot of experience. You have the experience in as a great MC in a great events, in great company and a great brand. So, during all of your achievements, what's your next target that you want to achieve in your career journey as a professional MC, and what you want to achieve that? Thank you.
All right. Thank you. So I can answer it right now, Mas Eko.
Yes.
Okay. After all that I have been through, Mas Eko and Hanan, and people here, the next target, hopefully, I pray every single day that I can have my own show on television. I wish I have a program. Like I really dreaming about being a host for like insert or celebrity program, something like that. That is a few years ago.
Your next dream,
yeah, my next goal actually. Yeah, have a program in TV. Thank you, Hanan, for asking me that question.
So hopefully you can get it.
Amin.
Thank you, Hanan.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Hanan, for the question. Next, we have Karama. Hello, Karama.
Karahma. All right, Karahma. Hello.
Rama.
Who?
Rama.
Hello.
Rama.
Oh my
Hello.
God.
What's your question, Rama?
Sorry guys, my internet connection is kind of unstable, but am I
It's
audible?
okay. Yeah.
Yes,
I
you're
can hear you,
audible now.
Rama. Yeah.
Okay. So, Kak Alvin, thank you so much for sharing. So, just
Hello.
like you, I am also working as, so I, hello?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go on, Rama.
Halo. Kayaknya
I think Rama
connectingnya.
has
So my question is, you joined. Oh my God.
Yes,
Yeah, Rama has a
Rama.
little bit problem in connection. While waiting for
Yeah.
Rama, any other Britzoners having question? Oh, okay, Rama is asking the question through the chat box. Okay,
Yeah.
let's see. Yeah.
What the question from Rama?
Okay, the question is, I think he's typing. Mm, okay, Rama, what is your question? Okay, I think he's still having
Typing.
problem. Okay, guys, because we are running out of time, Rama, you can type your questions. We will answer that later. Yeah. Okay, guys, this is time for your FGD, so we don't have to wait any longer. So this is time for you to go with your facilitators. We have Kak Irfan, Kak Beverly, Kak Ai, Kak Givari, Kak Duhari, and Kak Yasrin. Thank you so much for being our facilitators today. Yeah. Okay, now you
Thank
can
you.
go to your room.
Hello. Hello.
Dewi,
Hello.
Dewi, can you do the breakout room?
Yes,
It's
I
already
have.
running. It's
It's
already
okay.
running, Kako.
Still on the way.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
guys, please be patient because our host is putting you in each FGD room with our facilitators. Hope you will enjoy our discussions today. Please feel free to discuss your opinion about public speaking, about speaking in front of others, about speaking through media, just like what Kak Alvin just explained to us. Okay. Okay. We are still waiting for others. If you still have question while waiting for Kak Dewi to this session. Another question, Alvin. What do you something an experience that you will never forget and you learn your lesson from that moment, from that event? Do you still remember one moment, that moment that you really remember?
I think the unforgettable moment when I was as a first timer, I guess, because as I said before, I got nervous and I messed up the event, I guess, because as a first timer also I didn't mention the name correctly. You know, sometimes, for example, like the name is Mulani Sanjay, and I said Sanjay Mulani.
Yes.
Sometimes, as a first timer, I did many mistakes. So I think it's the event that I remember is the wedding event as a first timer in 2000. I forget the years of that event. I just suddenly forget the name of the wedding, about the bride or the groom. I forget the name.
The bride and the groom, yeah.
Yeah, I forget the name, or I mistakes to about the pronunciation. I forget the name. I think it's like the huge mistake that I did on the time. So nervous is common. Like I said before, nervous is common. As a human being, we have our feeling as a nervous, insecure, worry too much. But now, if you already have got the jam terbang, yeah, experience, and then you can control your nervousness. That's the point. That's the difference. As a first timer, as a first timer, and right now, the different things that control. You have to control your own mindset. You have to control your own body. You have to control your voice. You have to control your expression, your non-verbal communication. You have to control your verbal communication, like that, Mas Eko. Because if you want to be a good speaker, you must learning about verbal and also non-verbal communication. So that's it. Verbal communication, based on my research, is 35%. Yeah. Non-verbal communication, like facial expressions, tone of voice, movements, appearance, eye contact, gesture, posture. The calculation is about 65% people get noticed. Hello? Hello? You can hear my voice? Hello?
I think Kak Coco just disconnected. I think his signal.
Coco?
Yeah, I think disconnected.
Okay, okay. So in here, just both of us, yeah.
Yes. Okay.
It's okay.
So
It's okay.
I will
Yeah.
ask from Rama's question. So
Yeah.
actually, because Rama is also disconnected previously because of his signal. You previously mentioned that you joined some public speaking coaching or course. Is it
Yeah.
important? And how did it help you to pursue your career and get more job?
All right. Sorry. Can I, because I cannot hear you clearly, can you repeat again? Sorry.
Okay, I will repeat.
I'm back. Sorry.
You previously mentioned that you joined some public speaking coaching or course. Is it important? And how did it help you to pursue your career and get more jobs?
All right. Thank you so much for the question from Rama, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. It's very simple and a quick answer. I think it's very important because of what? When I joined the course, I learned a lot of things that I don't know before. For example, like I said before to you too, about how to make it a good public speaker, you have to know about verbal and non-verbal communication. That is the basic of public speaking. You know what I mean? Non-verbal and verbal communication. For example, non-verbal communication is about facial expression and also tone of voice, appearance, eye contact, gesture, and posture. So the calculation of percentage is 65%, the importance of public speaking as a public speaker. And also verbal communication is about 35%, the important as a public speaker. So that's the value that I got when I joined a course in as a public speaking. Yeah. Which one, like where the body language is like verbal delivery. So you have to know about the monotone voice. This is a common vocal problem. Yeah, you have to know as a public speaker, monotone voice, repeating vocal pattern, filler words. You know, filler words is like
hesitating sound. Yeah, hesitating sound.
Yeah, we call it in public speaking class is a filler word.
Filler words.
Yeah, all you can do is just make your lips seal. Yeah, if you're not talking, just seal your lips so it make it clear so there is no filler word. So repeating vocal pattern, monotone voice, like you know the voice from the beginning until the end just only like this, very similar voice note. Apa namanya itu?
Monotone.
Monotone voice gitu. Terus, and also the characteristic of vocal like articulation, the speed, volume, dan juga fluency, kelancaran dalam berbicara gitu.
It's amazing about the fact that you mentioned 65% of the communication is actually not the talking part. It's only 35% is the talking part.
Yes,
It's actually
exactly.
it's actually amazing. Like
Yeah,
how do you control that? Like controlling the cue card is very easy, right? But
yeah.
how do you control the 65%, Alvin? From your experience, yeah, on stage or in front of public, in front of audience.
Yeah, how to control that? I practice Mas Eko. For example,
Mhm.
like eye contact. Yeah, eye contact is very, very important for you. Or not talking about eye contact first. Talking about when you go on the stage and then you stand alone in the huge stage, and then all you can do is just say, all you can do just breathing first, smile first,
Mhm.
and then see the
Yeah,
audience from the outside, just going to the di depan gitu the paling
the
depan
front, at
itu
the
make a
front.
eye contact first in the front
Mhm.
from the back into the front, and then make it smile, and then you just talking. Yeah, it's about relaxing time. That's why I suggest the newcomer or the first timer do some breathing exercise first to make it calm down, and then you go on the stage, smile first, get eye contact, and appearance must be good, and then the posture, how you stand, how you using your hands, how you make it some the gesture, the body and everything, it must be good on the stage, but by your practice and practice, Mas Eko.
I see, I see. I think the fact that you just mentioned just really make me surprised. Yeah, that actually, uh, s- like it's more than half is actually something that you see, not something that you actually talk or inside the script, right?
Yes,
And yeah, yeah. Is it
yeah,
including also your clothing?
sorry,
Is it like also including about your clothing, like uh,
appearance.
the yeah appearance?
Yes, of course.
Like
You
do
have
you
to,
yeah do you have like
because
special like how do you choose like clothes like for this like this for wedding or maybe for corporate? Do you have like because I see
never.
that
Yeah,
some MC like their saltum ya salah kostum ya what's
yes,
wrong wardrobe ya.
yes. So
Um,
being an MC is not only reading the script, not only to know the event, but you need to more than that. Yeah, Maseko, like you have to more research. Like not only you're doing good on the stage, but behind the scenes you must be doing so well. For example, like your attitude, your timetable, your time management. Yeah, you prepare well with your wardrobe. So I give you some tips to communicate as a public speaking or as an MC. The first one is knowing your audience. Prepare your material so well. Prepare yourself. Use your body language properly. Shine in the
mhm.
first minutes. Positive thinking. Take a deep breath. Anticipate question. Be yourself. And the last but not least is practice, practice, and practice all the time. Never stop to learning about practice. That's it, Matako.
Wow. Okay. We before this we talk about like I know that we have many first timer like also me like sometimes we if we go on stage, yeah, especially for us working as in events, yeah, we have to like dealing with big audience, and
Yeah.
sometimes we have to do things for the first time. Remember when you're doing MC and before that you're actually doing modeling, like there's like
Yeah.
always first time. uh how that time it must be the nervousness is like hitting us, like you mentioned back then before today's class that about convincing yourself that you're good doing it. It's really important. Can you share about it? I think it's very good for the audience because I know that some people are just okay, overcome your nervousness, but actually how? Because inside we feel like we cannot do it, we
Mas,
cannot do it. How?
yeah,
Yeah,
Mas
you have
Eko,
tips.
yeah, Mas Eko, actually, until right now, I do still feel nervous all the time before I go to the stage. Yeah, as a human being, it's very, very common. It's a common thing. If you are not nervous, then it's very, very strange. As a human being, it must be feel insecure, worry too much. Even though you have a lot of experience, I believe. You can mention Choki Sitohang, Daniel Mananta. If you asking them, I think and I believe they still get nervous before they're going on the stage. It's the common thing. So the thing is, you have to switching your mindset first, Maseko, because this is the source for everything. If you have a good skill, if you already practice all the time, all night long, but in these things you cannot switching into the positive mindset. That's why I always suggest you guys to know about the power of your mindset. So I mean, like, all the time, the first timer as an MC, I get nervous. I got a negative thinking all the time. Oh my God, I cannot do this. Oh my God, everybody watching me with the huge stage with the spotlight, and the audience gonna be judge me. Oh my God, you're a bad MC. You're gonna mess up the event. You're gonna screw up everything. That me as a first timer, all overwhelming about the negative mindset, negative vibes. So, like I told you before, Maseko, before you learn about technically about public speaking skill, like breathing exercise, you're talking about articulation, you're talking about expression, your face, your gesture, or everything, the material, you need to reform or you fix your mindset first. Yeah. Based on my experience, it's all happened until right now, the negative thinking. So I changed this, like, people believe in me. Why should I have to doubt myself? Why I have to hesitating myself? People pay me for this certain of money, believe me, can make these events gonna be success event. Why I have to make myself down because of my own mindset? So I switching that things. I have a lot of experience. People trust me, and and I'm Alvin Tjondro with a lot of experience. Why I have to make it something ridiculous? Make it like, oh my God, Alvin, you cannot. It's a bullshit. So I switching mindset, and then I can go on the stage with the positive vibes. That's happens to me. That's what I want to share with as a first timer, or even Mas Eko itself, like I told me before, why I still do the nervous. Because like this, Mas Eko, when I think negatively before on the stage, like for example, oh my God, I forget, I think I'm gonna didn't mention the name correctly to the CEO, to the VIP guest. It will happen. What in your thought is gonna be happen. So change it. You have to be more positive. That's why we need to be more have a positive vibe inside of you before you going on the stage. All right, it's so easy. Okay, I know the name is okay. You bring out your positive energy, and then the audience will get the message from that things. That's the point. Before you do technically, Mas Eko.
Wow,
Mas Eko kenapa bengong?
Yes, because like it's very hard, especially like because I I did a lot of event as an EO. So actually, sometimes you have to like convince some of your MC or some of your models, because they do mistakes again and again during the grand rehearsal, right? The grand rehearsal. And then I asked, what's wrong? We we already brief you a lot of time, then I
Yeah.
can see that they're being not being confident because they're busy with their thinking. Like some of them, like I'm sure that they're quite shy, and I know that inside their mind is like they're saying to themselves that I cannot do it, I cannot do it. So by the time they have to go on stage, actually that's actually what's happening. Then the
Yeah.
bad things happen. But I see that
Yeah.
for some talents that's having different mindset or different characters, like they're outgoing, and then okay, I'll try this. Okay, I can do it, and then they will,
Yes.
when they go on stage, actually they're doing just fine. So
Yes.
actually,
Yes.
your tips actually like opening my mindset that maybe next time if I have to brief someone, maybe then I have to tell them
Yeah.
that you have to change your mindset.
Yeah, because if you briefing the talent, MC model with a good way, Maseko, and then the MC also really understand already about the event, but in their mindset still on a negative way, I think, you know, it's not gonna be 100% success. You have to bring out your energy, your positive vibes. That's why before I go on the stage, I always talking. I got the conversation with the crew, with the wedding organizer. How about the today? And so I give them the positive vibe first when I come to the venue. Conversation, make it a conversation to the crew, with the team, with the music entertainment. Even I talking to the bride and the groom, talking, "Hey, how are you? Yeah, how about today? Wow, everything's going well from the blessing ceremony, from the tipai, everything's going well and everything." You bring out your positive energy all the time before you going on the stage. That's the point, Mas Eko.
Yes, well, thank you so much for sharing that.
Yeah, because the
I
most enemies in
uh-huh,
this world is yourself,
uh-huh.
not no one else. The most enemies in this world is only yourself in your mindset, not no one else.
That's right.
That's my
That's right.
tips.
That's right.
Uh,
Well, I see that Britzoners are coming back to main room. Welcome back, guys. So
Hi.
Hi, welcome
how was
back.
the discussion?
Hello. Of
How
course.
was the
Hello.
We were doing
discussion?
great.
Need more time.
Great.
Really enjoy the discussion, Kak.
Yes.
Oh, you
Okay,
guys
that's
already
good.
heard about that?
Sorry,
You
could
guys
you?
already joined? Already joined what we're talking about?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
we enjoying the last.
some of
The
them
last
listening to the
conversation.
last part. Yeah.
Yeah, that is my
Uh,
tips for you guys. I'm not coaching, I'm not a teacher. I just want to share my experiences. The positive mindset is very powerful when you do some presentation, when you do talking with the people, when you do before you going to the stage. Switch your mindset to be positive and give your energy, give your best vibes to the audience. That's the point. Even though you have a great technically as MC, like verbal and non-verbal communication, you can do it well, but in your mindset still in negative vibes. I think it's not 100% gonna satisfaction. Not gonna be satisfied you. The result is not 100% success, I guess.
Thank you for the tips, Calvin. I think it's a very powerful tips for all of us to overcome for all of us. It's actually just starting to learning public speaking, especially in
Yeah,
Britzone. We start to learn public speaking in English. You face nervousness. You Calvin say you have to change your mindset. Okay, guys, because
yeah,
all of you are back. I think
yeah,
Calvin, we you want to know, right? How's the discussion? So I will pick some of representative.
yes, sure.
I think I will start from Kai.
Hi,
Hasil
Yeah.
Kai.
Hello, Kak.
hi.
Yes.
Hi.
How was the discussion?
Mm, yeah. going well, but actually I miss someone at that class. But yeah, I choose Kahanan for representative our FGD sessions for tonight. So maybe Kahanan, you can go your turn to representative our group.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. So here, what must I to answer the question is in line with our FGD or
Yeah, you can answer your the questions, or maybe you can just share your experience about the topic.
You can just share your discussion in the group.
Yeah.
What's your opinion?
Yeah, here. So.
Okay, so thank you, Kai. So in my group, so FGD is one of from the good methods that that we can do in this session. So in there, so we can share the experience and we learn about how we can manage our nervous before we speak in the front of audience. So from all the question in FGD, overall there's in lines with our session today. It's my rooms and during all the sessions from the session from Alvin until FGD, so I get a lot of the experience and knowledge. It means like how I can manage my nervous before I'm speak in front of audience, and how we can be more confident to speak in front of audience. Because to be good a speaker, the first things that important that we need is we can manage our nervous and we can be more confident. Because if to be a good speaker or MC, we need a lot of the times, we need a lot of the practice, but it's the best thing that we need in the first time is how you can manage your nervous and you be more confident. You can be confident to speak in front of audience.
All right, thank you so much, Hanan. Like I said before, Hanan, we were talking. I was talking to Mas Eko.
Yeah.
How to handle your nervous and everything that you worry too much before you're talking to the audience is the power of mindset. So you need to change your mindset, switching to be a positive one. Yes, I can do this. I can be a good speaker. I can be good MC. So you have to change that things and prepare so well before you going on the stage. That's my tips for you.
Okay, thank you, Calvin.
Thank you.
Thank you, Hanan, for being the representative for your group. Thank you, Kai. And next, from Kak Givari group. Kak Givari, are you ready?
Hello. Our group has an interesting discussion about the topic, because one of our member, that is Kavani, is a teacher, is a kindergarten teacher. So maybe Kavani, could you please tell us about your opinion about our FGD session?
Halo Kak Givari. By the way, halo Kak Koko and everyone. By the way, it's supposed to be better. Royhan will be the representative, right? Because I'm the committee. I'm the Britzone committee. So is that okay for me to answer?
It's okay.
Okay, so yes, thank you Kak Koko. In the FGD room, we have so much fun of conversation with Kak Royhan and also Kak Givari. We talk about the confidence and also about the situation, and the audience itself talk about the public speaking, yeah. So yes, we must be adaptable when we speak in front of public and also when being an MC. So maybe Kak Royhan, do you want to add something? Tell story about the sister.
Royhan.
Kak Royhan. So he is the so this is the second time Royhan join Britzone.
Okay, Royhan, are you listening? I think he's away from his gadget. Okay, Kak Fani.
Thank
that
you
all from you?
Yes.
Thank you so much, Kavani. Okay, thank you, Kak Givari, for being today's facilitator. And next, I think, I'm sorry, guys, I want you to do representative, but I think this is the last one. Kak Yasrin, are you? How was the FGD session?
Yasrin, right?
Yes.
Okay. So actually I haven't choose my representative, but maybe I will choose Kak Temi to represent our FGD session.
Hello, good evening, everyone. So
Hi.
my name is Temi. This is my first timer in this community. So I'm NKOTB, New Kids on the Block. And I really enjoy my breakout room with the new people. So what I got from our sharing is the first question is how to deal with our confidence. Yeah, everyone sharing that their experience to always prepare before we do a presentation or talk to uh, many people. And yes, we agree that practice makes perfect. Then the second one is uh, I also share. We agree about what Kak Alvin mentioned to us, that we need to have a positive thinking. So when we have a positive thinking, it will give us more power, confidence to handle in every situation we have, even though sometimes maybe people don't really enjoy or welcome us in our discussion. And the third one, I think we also we need to be comfortable with the people we handle. So make sure we kind of ice breaking first with the audience. So if we already feel comfortable with these people, it's gonna be easy, and it's kind of like a discussion in front of our family, with our parents, or with our children, or with our brother and sister. That's all I have. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you so much. And maybe I can add some tips, Maseko. First, you have to be for me as a speaker, as an MC. Maybe you have choose your role on models. So, for example, okay, my role model is Choki Sitohang. Okay, I would like to be like him. You just train yourself. Okay, how the way he speak, how the way he's talking, and how the way he do the nonverbal communication, and you can choose one of your role model. For me, to be a positive, make a positive vibe, I have my own role model. So I call Joel Austin. So I really reading the book by Joel Austin. You have to make your own role model itself for yourself to make it more positively, because mindset is the only key to success. Before you have a good skill, just train your mindset nicely. That's my tips.
Thank you, Calvin.
Thank you.
Okay, guys, I think that will be our last representative. Before we finish our session, I will ask a closing statement from Ka Alvin. But before that, let's take a picture together. Okay, guys, because it's our tradition. I want you all to open your cam. Okay, because this is our tradition, I hope all of you can join. Thank you so much for joining us today. There will be a closing statement from Ka Alvin. Don't leave. Okay. Let's open your cam. Next, Kak Dewi will help us to take pictures with you.
Okay, please turn on your cameras or videos if it's possible for you. And please don't chat because your face will be blocked or your friend's face will be blocked. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Smile.
Yeah, don't forget to smile, guys.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, everyone.
Dewi.
everyone. And
Oh,
Alvin,
hold
you
on.
first, yeah.
Oh, wait. Closing statement from Kak Alvin.
Okay, so my closing statement is all the great speakers were bad speakers at first. If you can speak, you can influence. If you can influence, you can change life. That's the words from me for the closing statement. Thank you, Mas Eko.
Thank you, Calvin. Thank you so much for sparing your time today
Success
in
for
our class.
everyone.
And guys, all Britzoners, thank you so much. Thank you to our facilitators. Thank you to also to the committee and first timer. Make sure that you join our other classes this week, tomorrow, and on Saturday. Okay, thank you so much for joining.
Thank
Okay, see
you.
you guys.
So much.
Success for
Bye-bye.
Alvin, good
everyone.
live, yeah.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Kak
Everyone.
Have
Koko.
fun with each other.
Bye,
We'll
everyone.
continue on
Thank
tomorrow.
you.
Bye.
Bye.
See you tomorrow, everyone.
Have a
Bye-bye.
good night.
Bye.
Have a good
Bye.
evening. Bye-bye.
Bye. Have a nice day.
Bye,
Thank
Gandhi.
you.
Gandhi.
Thank you,
Bye. Enjoy the
Gandhi.
Thank you,
rest of the
Gandhi. See you
evening.
Thank
tomorrow.
you, Dian.
Thank
Bye,
you,
Yin. Bye,
everyone.
Ezra.
Yeah, bye-bye,
Bye,
everyone.
Kak.
Okay,
Bye.